Welcome back, guys. We are not driving to the gym today. I figured I would record this because we're probably not going to make it to the gym. Today is just a busy day, and I could have gone earlier in the day, but I decided to take my own advice and do some physical work instead of actually going to the gym and working out. So I continued working on the patio that I've been building for the past couple of days. I didn't finish it this weekend. In fact, no progress was made this weekend because of all of that rain that we had. In the last episode, it was just soaked out there. The trench that I had dug was, there was some water and stuff in it. So no work got done on that during the weekend. And so this morning I continued digging the area out. And, I went and got some additional stones that we're going to lay down to build the retaining wall. And that project is looking to be a little bit bigger in scope than I initially thought, as all things are. So that's what we did earlier. We're not going to be able to go to the gym later today because it's my mom's birthday and we're on the way back from a little bakery. She's not going to be in town long. She's just coming in for honestly less than an hour. She's going to actually be here, but we're going to take her to the airport and she's going on a trip to visit some friends. But today is her actual birthday, and so we'll, celebrate a little bit with her, give her a couple of gifts, and, we've got a cupcake for her since the time is just so short that she's actually going to be here. So that's what we're doing later, and that's why I'm not going to be able to go to the gym, because she's going to get here around when I would normally be leaving, and then she'll be here for, a bit of time, and then we'll take her to the airport, and by the time that's all done, I want to get a haircut after that, and there's just, not much time that we're looking at. So that is why we're not working out today, but we did a lot of physical activity, honestly. I'm getting a phone call, so sorry. I will pick that up later, whoever's calling. And we did a lot of physical activity. It was enjoyable. It was a lot of progress getting made. During the weekend, my cousin and I were playing a little bit of Stardew Valley, which, for those of you who don't know, it's a farming game. You build a farm, and you raise animals, you grow crops, you mine in a cave, and do all kinds of stuff. And it's so rewarding to play that game because you're constantly making progress. And I've also been feeling the same thing in real life recently as I've been working on this patio project. So I figured, during the weekend it was rainy, there was no patio work to be done, but it was fun to play the farm game and just, chill out for a little bit. But I was just thinking, it's kind of like real life can be made into a video game. You can kind of start working on things and making incremental pieces of progress and keep expanding the scope of what you want to do. That's another thing. I was just thinking about, additional things that I'm going to want to add on to the patio. And I was thinking about, making a little walled off section of the garden and putting a smoker and a little gazebo out there. The gazebo, that's probably not coming for a while, but the smoker, I hope, comes soon. I'm really looking forward to that. I've been big on slow cooking meats in a crock pot, and I just know the best way to slow cook meats is in a smoker. And so I'm hoping to get one of those in the next couple of months. There's no real space for it right now. Even the grill that we've got is just kind of like pushed into a pathway that we have, and it's kind of intruding on walking space. And that's because we had to deconstruct our deck and we lost a lot of usable space. Obviously we could just put it in the backyard, like the dirt, but the dirt / grass / moss. But I would much rather have it on something stable, something sturdy, something that, if it rains, it's not going to kick up mud or clay or anything like that on it. And so we've got it on a stone pathway right now. But, when we took out that deck, we lost a lot of space. So we're gonna have a lot more once this patio gets done, and hopefully get a smoker in the next couple of months. I'm thinking a Traeger, just because that seems to be the gold standard for smokers. And, it's something that I intend on using pretty frequently. But if there are other good brands out there, I'm open to it, right? I'm not married to Traeger. I've never had a smoker before. I've just heard good things about them, but absolutely, like, if there's something a lot more affordable, I'd be down to use that too. So, whatever is going to work. I just know they've got, like, Wi-Fi connectivity and all that kind of stuff. But Yeah, I'm open to anything, honestly. I'm pretty open-minded, all things considered. I tend to not get married to ideas too frequently or to brands or anything like that. I do tend to enjoy certain people, right? I mean, you could say maybe in the future I'll get married to a certain person, but I tend to not, um, you know, form too much of an alliance to things that aren't people, like to a country or to an idea or a way of living. I'm open to a lot of different things. I could see myself living in a lot of places, a lot of different ways, but people are one of the things that I like to really stick by. And, you know, it's tough to say why that is. What about people makes them so sticky in that way? But it is something that I feel, and I don't even know what got me onto this topic, but that is just something that has really kind of changed the course of my life over time. I've found that, certain people I really gravitate towards and want to do my best to be a good person towards. And, then there's other people, it's not that way for every person. Most people I try to, be a good person to, but it's not the same type of, hold on, we're in a tricky driving situation here. It's not the same type of dedication that I have to, say my family or to my really good friends. And, there's just something about people where I don't want to drop them, even if situations and circumstances change, they're not the kind of thing that seems as disposable as, say, an idea or a company or a country. A lot of people are very patriotic and have a big allegiance to the United States. And I love this country. It's been a really great place to grow up and to start a business and to just enjoy my life. But I've also been to other countries and I've enjoyed those as well. And, at the end of the day, I think that if something like a country isn't working for you and it seems like it's past the point of saving, then it's not the kind of thing that I'm married to, right? I'm open to changing something to make it work better. But people aren't necessarily the same way. Now, I'm getting pretty close to where I'm headed, so I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. This was a short one, but I will see y'all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.